Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Juicing with Jen. Today I'm not going to be in particular doing a juice. I'm actually going to be doing a review of a new coil jig that I have received. Now we all know about the coilers and the master coilers and those, and they're the tubes and you turn it. Well, I received and it's the company's name is D Designs. They're based out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and down in the descriptions you'll be able to link to their eBay site. For $18 you can get a coil jig with all the pieces. Now let me show you what it is. This is their coil jig, and it is a handcrafted piece of wood. You have brass screws on the side here and on the top. There's a hole down here, and I'll show you what that's for. But it's also stamped on the bottoms. You've got a number on it. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece of artwork, in my opinion. So I received this a few weeks ago, and I know people know that I've been in and out of the hospital lately, especially after they've removed part of the tumor on my brainstem. I haven't really told a lot of people about that, but I have been in the hospital the last couple days because I've been severely dehydrated. So I wanted to do this a lot sooner. I know I plugged it on my show last week. On July 4th, but that was for mostly the mods were there. So anyway, this is the official review for them. So the coil jig comes and it has its own little baggie, which I really, really like, because once I'm done using the stuff in the tin, and I haven't used this since I had some Canthal on hand, but you get a tin, and in here, let me put this together. So you get a tin just like this, and it has D Designs on it, Las Vegas, Nevada, and inside this tin, it's really nice. You get a complete set. You get all of these, you get 4 different coilers, and the sizes are 1/16, 5/64, 3/32, and 1/8. Now I'm going to use the second largest one because I'm building a coil that's going into my sub tank. So I'm not going to be doing one, and actually I already did this with it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just going to show you, because with the sub tank plus and stuff, you know that you're not making micro coils. You want to have spaces in between the coil, but this coil jig is really cool because it's going to allow you to do either. So what I have to do is take this little screw here, and I want to unscrew it, and there's a bar that goes in, and then this piece sits right in there, and you just screw it back in to tighten it up, and now it's not moving anywhere, if you can see that there. So it's in there good. It's nice and tight. Then what you want to do is take your, and he sends you different wires, 22 gauge, 24 gauge, 26 and 28, and I built it with a 26. So I'm just gonna pull some of it off here. Oops, this is 24, excuse me, I can't read today. 26. So you're going to pull a little piece out. And he has this wrapped around really nice. And once this, you know how Canthal is, it gets nice and springy once you undo it. So this will never go back the same again, unless I can figure out how to wrap this back. Oh, okay, there it is. I can see it now. So, now the reason I contacted Leo about this is because I enjoy making my own coils when I can, but the problem is I have multiple sclerosis, and also now with the 3 brain tumors, it makes it very, very difficult for me. My hands slip a lot. So what you do is I was looking for alternatives to building. How could I make it so that I could build and still be happy with what I got? I mean, yeah, I buy all the time stuff. We all do. The pre-built coils that are already out there for, you know, our different things. But I also have a freak show, so that needs to be built. And I honestly, I know how to do it. I just haven't. I've had other people do it for me at stores and things like that. But at any rate, so here it is. And I have a piece. Now, I haven't fully removed it from this because I like to keep it controlled. So what you do is you take this screw and you just open it up just a little bit. And what you do is you take your Kanthal and you're going to do a twist around. Now, the nice thing is you just screw that into place and it holds it. So it's not going anywhere. Now, with the coilers, most of them, the tubes, you turn the tubes, you count the rounds. Well, this one, you physically, and this is what I love about it, because I don't want to make a micro coil, I can decide. So I'm going to wrap this 5 times. Once, twice, 3, 4, and 5. And I like this. Look at this. I mean, look at that coil on there. It's not perfect right now, but I'm not building a microcoil. I want these to be a little bit spread out. And on this, you can control it. You can make them very close. You can make them a little spread out. So then what you do is you would untighten this area, the area here in the back, unwrap it, which I have to remember which way I wrapped it. This way. Nope. Anyway, so this comes off and then we slip the coil off, but I have to figure out which way I did it. Oh, I did it backwards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this piece and pick it up. And, it is messing a little bit, but I'm just keeping my jig piece in there so that it keeps them kind of where I want them so that I can get this off. There it is. And it's off. Now, from here, you would straighten these out. We would clip it. But look at the coil that it made. And, it's not perfect, of course, because I'll sit here and fool with it. But look at this. A perfect coil for that open space that you absolutely really need in some of these sub-ohm tanks right now. So it made a great little coil, and it's spaced pretty evenly. I'll sit here and fiddle with it. We all do. It's not perfect. There's one that has a little bit bigger gap, but this thing is totally awesome, and it made it very quick. It made it very simple. It's not using drill bits. It's not using fancy, I like this because I can actually control my wraps a lot better. And if I wanted it tighter, I could do it tighter. And that's what's really nice. Now, the other thing that comes in here is he sends you a whole bunch of cotton that's wrapped around into the bottom of this. And, one second here. And then he also sends, and then what he also sent is he sends you some Japanese cotton, some extra Japanese cotton here. So for those of you that want the Japanese cotton, you know how to use this. We all clip off a little piece, we spread it all out, and so this is ultra fine Japanese organic cotton. So, there's about, I think, 10 sheets in here. It looks like that comes with your kit. And then he also sent me, and this stuff is completely amazing. I have been using it for a while, and I've used it in my freak show. And what it is it's called Texas Tuff. And he sells this online for $4.99. Now, where he sells on eBay. He does have a Facebook page, but he sells out of eBay. So his coil jig alone, for everything that you're getting, not including the Texas Tuff, but the coil jig, all the little coil pieces, you're getting 4 sets of wire of different sizes, Japanese cotton plus extra cotton in here, and that's $18. And I don't know if that covers shipping, but if not, still, that is a killer amount. And this thing is really a piece of art. I mean, he has put obvious love into doing this and keeping it simple, making it so that people that want to do micro coils, or for me, the bigger, the coils that have more spacing, it's absolutely perfect. So it works absolutely wonderfully, and I absolutely love it. And then you're getting all these 4 different sizes. I mean, you're getting, your big one, the next size, and then your 2 smalls. I mean, that is just a phenomenal value, along with Japanese cotton, and I can't say enough good things. But on to what else he sent me. So the coil jig runs at $18. I'll put his eBay location in the description. But he also is selling this stuff, and it's called Texas Tuff. And what the claim it says, it's sub-ohm cotton. And this is raw sub-ohm vape wick. And it says it lasts up to 3 times longer, higher heat resistance, no more hot hits, organic grown in Texas, sterilized for safety, ready to use. So, and then it says not another pansy ass cotton ball. And let me tell you, I will be ordering more. I've used a little bit, but the claims on this are absolutely right on. You want to inspect it, it says on the back, cut a little piece off for your particular coil and how you like to wick, roll into the hands to make it a tight wick, and then you insert it and trim the excess. We all know how to do this. We've done it with cotton for a long time. We're doing it with the Japanese cotton. So now this is the Texas Tuff. And I'm going to tell you, because I didn't make a coil with this for a while, I had a coil that was on my freak show, which is not here right now, and I've been using the Texas Tuff, and I've been using it, and it's almost going on 2.5 weeks, I believe I put that in. And so the claim is right. I have not had a hot flash. I have not had hot hit areas. It is absolutely fantastic stuff. And he sells this for $4.99 a package. Now, if you consider how much is in here after I've taken, and you can see here, I've cut some off and stuff. I mean, that is a fantastic deal. With cotton lasting a longer period of time, we know we can dry hit it, and we can make it so that we can then re-drip with a new liquid. I've been doing that for the past couple weeks, and it works fantastic. So now, this coil here, I did make, this is for my sub tank, so let me do a vape on it and show you. Now, with those 5 wraps, it shows as a 0.6 ohm coil, because I spread it out a little bit. And then I have the Texas Tuff in here, and we're going to take a vape. And I've been vaping on this already, so here we go. I know a lot of you can't see that, but oh, and the flavor, you don't have that cotton taste sometimes when you're using the sterilized Japanese cotton, and even cotton balls especially. Even though they're organic, you can taste the cotton. I can't taste it in this. It is just pure flavor. And let me tell you, I know you can't see it very well because of my camera's kind of yucky today, but I'm clouding up my entire room. So let me tell you guys, I cannot say enough wonderful things. I love this coil jig. I love the simplicity of it. I love the beautiful handcrafted feel of it. You know, he's put love into this. I love that it came complete with all the rods, the cotton, and Canthol, so that you can just open it up and start using it. You don't have to go down to the vape store. I love that he sends Japanese cotton. And if you don't get it with your package, order it. Get the Texas Tuff. It is amazing. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. And, you know, like I like to say, everybody, I'll see you on the next video review. So very, vape and breathe, people. Vape and breathe, because vaping is the future and smoking is gone. It's absolutely bad for you. So also, shout out to Northwest Vapor Association. They are right now trying to raise money for our next legislation session so that we can get some of our rights back. Being able to vape in vape stores here will be a thing of the past January 1st, but we have a small session and it looks like we might get it back. And also, check out CASA in your neck of the woods. Be on the ball on what your legislature is doing for your vaping rights. They are trying hard. We're watching the FDA right now, and unfortunately I think they're going to bring down some regulations that are going to make mom and pop stores a thing of the past. So please stay focused. Make sure you're registered to vote, because it's up to you to get them out of office if they're not listening to you. And number two, please get on CASA.org and CASAA.org and find out what is going on legislation-wise in your state. Vape and breathe, people. I'll see you on the next Juicing with Jen video.